Okay, number next in our school setup area, I'm just moving my way down the left-hand side of the page. This all depends on how your screen resolution works, but I've already set up my styles and my ranks. I've set up my general school information. I've set up my programs. Now I can set up my classes. And again, you can play this. You can fill out as little or as much as you like. The more data that you put in here, the more structure that you give the app, the more detailed reports you're going to be able to generate later on. So I'd really recommend that you invest the energy in making sure that this is set up exactly the way your school is set up. And again, don't be afraid at all to give our marketing representatives a call, your support team a call at headquarters. We've done this so many times for so many schools that we can set these things up very quickly for you with just a quick conversation and be able to help manage that for you. So now I'm going to set up my classes. I've already set up my program styles and ranks. Now I'm going to set up classes. So for example, I'm going to just click, group action, add a new class. I'm going to call this class name, let's say I have a separate white belt class. So I'm going to say beginner white belt class. And that's going to be in my Tongsudo style. And this button here, add a new class time, if you want to track classes all the way down to the times that they start and how many students are in each class, each day, each hour, whatever the case might be, you can add that information here and you'll be able to pull that out in reports later. So I'm going to click add a new class time, and that'll give me an ability to add a new class time for that beginner white belt class. So let's say that the first day of class is, let's say it starts today. That's going to be, now it already knows that it's a Monday because it's starting on that. Well, I'm telling it that it's, when that's starting. So now I'm going to say it starts at, let's say it's a 5:30 class, 5:30, and the end time is going to be 6 o'clock, let's say 6:15. The instructor, if you want to assign an instructor to the class, you can do that as well. And this actually, if you do assign instructors to your classes, if you organize your school that way, if you have specific instructors who are responsible for a given block of classes, we'll actually be able to drill down later on and find out specific retention rates per class, per instructor, if it works, if that's how you have your school set up. Many don't. Many instructors can teach any class. It's up to you. You can select that. And then does this class repeat? Well, obviously this is going to be a weekly class for me. So it's going to repeat every week on Monday at 5:30. That's good enough. And it's never going to end for me. So I'm going to hit save, and that will save this class. Or I could click add a new class time as well if, for example, this beginner white belt class has another class. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit add a new class time, and I'm going to put in, let's say they also have class on Wednesday. So I'm going to put a Wednesday class. And let's say on Wednesday it's actually at 6:30. So I'll set that up. 6:30 to what? Let's say 7:15. This is the same instructor. It's going to repeat every Wednesday, every 1 week on Wednesday, and it's never going to end. And let's say that's it. Let's say I just have Monday and Wednesday classes for those guys. I hit save, it'll save into the system, and I can then reference those classes later. Okay, class saved successfully. And now I have my beginner white belt class in Tongsudo. Again, I can go back in and set all those up for each individual style and then be able to manage those directly. So, hope that's useful. More to come.